Welcome into the latest edition of Extra Time. What, did you see that Turo Immobile dive, Mario?
It was incredible. I couldn't believe it. And then put water on his head. I was like, he was probably looking for water when he was diving.
It's incredible. He goes down so low. In case you hadn't seen it, be sure to check that out. Was the pressure to deliver, Stevie, for Klopp more destructive than motivational for Liverpool?
No. I really don't think you can say that because of the period after Klopp announced that he was leaving. You know, the fact that for 9-10 games, what the players put in, I mean, you could maybe have an argument in saying that it took a little bit of juice out the legs because they put so much in.
Right.
But I don't think you can say that the fact that he said he was gone became some sort of destructive problem. I don't see that at all. I think at the end of the day, Liverpool came up short because they're just not quite good enough defensively or going forward at the most pressured time during the season. So I honestly don't think it's got anything to do with Klopp leaving at all.
Mario, what do you think?
No, I clearly... Look, Klopp is also a pride man. Eh? He's very proud of who he is and who he stands for. I don't think he would allow his team to get to the moments what is happening to them now in saying like, oh, he doesn't mind. No, it's going through him too. You could see his reaction, you know, after the game when he goes to the fans. And he, of course, he loves the fist bump. And I'm sure he wants to do it when his team is winning and not drawing. But away from that, I mean, as an individual... You're always thinking about the next season also. You know, while you're playing the games, you still got a couple of games maybe left, but then when the games are done, you're already thinking about the next game. While people thinking about the holiday, you're already thinking about who's going to come in, what is my position in that team, and how can I influence a new manager. That's what you're thinking about. That's just how football is.
I'm going to ask Stevie this question, if you don't mind, Ali.
That's quite all right, Dan.
Will Klopp be remembered as a Liverpool great?
Absolutely.
At the same level as Kenny Dalglish and Bob Paisley?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Klopp had one thing to do when he came to Liverpool, was to win the league, win the Premier League. 30 what years? If that was the only thing that he won when he was there, that would be deemed absolutely 100% as a great. That was the only thing that mattered when Klopp became Liverpool manager, and he delivered it. And he also delivered the Champions League as well.
He did.
So
you were there.
Yeah, absolutely.
For Bundesliga, Ali, who's been your player of the year in Germany this season?
Well, it has to be a Bayer Leverkusen player. And if that's the case, honorable mention to Granit Xhaka, who him going back to Germany for some would have been in some way a demotion or a step back or whatever the case may be. He has actually elevated his game with Bayer Leverkusen, but that's a story for everybody in that team. They have elevated their individual performances and, of course, the group performances. But I'm going to say Florian Wirtz.
Yeah.
He is different, and he is a different maker for Bayer Leverkusen. But when you watch him play, there's so many qualities to his game. He's a good dribbler in tight spaces. He's a good finisher. He can hit the ball from distance. He can hit it with right foot, with his left foot. And he has a really good feel for the game, really creative feel for the game. You look at that team play, they all stand out, but Florian Wirtz, I think, is in a different level.
And he's going to stay next season, alongside Xabi Alonso. Have you enjoyed seeing the Aurora Borealis, a.k.a. the Northern Lights, these past few nights? You've been out? Have you seen it, Stevie?
No.
No? That's a surprise. Look at it on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to move there.
1,000 times.
Have you seen Ali been out in the backyard?
No, I have not.
I was out on Friday looking at it with the kids. It was cool.
Okay.
Yeah, it was very good. Yeah. Mario?
No, my friend, I leave that for other people. I like the stories, but no, I didn't look sad.
Oh my God!
Dan, you can tell me about it.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful phenomenon. Ah.
Can I just say a quick story? I used to play tennis with Tato Noriega.
Yes, who used to work for Deportes. Is now like sporting director of Monterrey.
Correct. So very happy that Monterrey made it to the semifinals.
There you are. Beautiful.
Yeah. And we were playing one morning, right? And we're hitting the ball, whatever. It's a competitive point. I don't know who wins the point. That's not really important. And I'm probably complaining because either the ball was out or was in. I don't know. I was all grumpy. And
Doesn't take much.
no, it doesn't. And he turns, as I'm like, I'm complaining about something, and Tato stops playing because look how beautiful the sunrise is. And I'm like, what?
Oh, wow.
What? So
That's two very different personalities.
Correct. And
Tato loves life, very happy.
yes, I imagine then that Tato has seen the Northern Lights.
Yes.
Me, not so much.
No, you're not into it.
By the way, you only went out to see it because you took your kids.
I don't even. Yes.
Right, otherwise you wouldn't have been out.
I would have a little look, of course.
Yeah, right.
It's good.
Aye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it doesn't happen
Yeah,
very
your
often,
nose
does
is
it?
drawn. Your nose is just
How
drawn.
dare you? For Mario, what is your favourite derby to watch in the Eredivisie?
Oh, the one that I played myself, I think Ajax, Feyenoord. But the funny part is derbies are normally, when you play teams in the same kind of city. But when it comes to Ajax Feyenoord, they kind of talk about it that it's a derby, but are two different cities because it's Amsterdam and Rotterdam. And those ones are incredible. Why they're incredible? Because the rivalry between the two fans are incredible. And then it got that far once that we were not allowed to bring our home fans to their stadium and they were not allowed to bring their fans to our stadium. So in going through that moment, I think as a young boy playing that kind of games, you think you have seen it all. Then when you come into England, it's another level, I'm telling you. Honestly, whew, but Amsterdam, Feyenoord, the best.
Mario, do you remember any specific chants that was sung about you?
They will sing, sometimes they will sing like cut your hair, or they will say something like, sometimes when you leave a club, they have a go at you. But the ones that really affect you, I think, that's for me, don't sing about my mom. You can say anything to me, but no. When it comes to the
Mario.
Queen, no one should ever say anything bad about my Queen because that will be for life.
Wow. God, right, mental note.
That affected me because that can get into your head in the sense of like you hear it, right? And look, we are everybody is like that. We can all zoom out, but that moment, it almost sounds like I always hear it, and I did not like it, but I just put it like I didn't care. But in the mind, I was like, oh, why are you guys doing that, man? Don't do that.
Did you have nice chants, Mario? Any nice ones about you? We love you, Mario's mum.
Oh yeah, because. You know what? I had good ones. You know which one? Why I had a good one? Because when I made my debut, that the computer game came out, Super Mario.
Yeah.
So I was fortunate to literally make my debut in the time when that glory came up, and I played that game myself. Back in the day. But they were singing, in the stadium. Imagine you have like, what is it? The stadium sits 50,000, so at least 30,000 people singing Super Mario. And the coach allowed me to go warm up just because our fans were singing. Oh my God, I was hoping for them to sing every game. And they ended up doing a lot for me. So I played a lot of debuts there at Ajax.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant. I love a bit of Super Mario chants. Stevie, you must have had a chant.
Not really, no.
No?
Just a boring.
Don't say it was boring. It's still a chant. What was it?
Stevie Nickel.
Why are you whispering it? That's still nice, isn't it?
All right, keep it going. We're building up.
Well, it's just like
Stevie Nickel.
I mean, not a lot of thought goes into it, does it?
Well, no, not compared to some of the songs we've
Well,
done.
exactly.
Luis Garcia and his Sangria, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Did you ever try to write a song and sneak it into the cop for people to sing about you?
No. No. I had a couple of favourites over other people.
Go on.
Sammy Lee.
Yeah.
What was Sammy Lee's?
He's fat, he's round, he bounces on the ground. Sammy Lee.
This makes that makes Stevie Nickel much better, doesn't it?
I always used to laugh at that.
Come on!
Hey, when he went to say
my
Stevie
God,
Nickel, he was
Stevie.
like, Stevie Nickel. When he went to say Sammy Lee, he's bowing, he's
What about the
round.
other ones? Risa was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, I tell you what, my favourite's Rocket Ronnie Rosenthal.
Okay.
So Ronnie is from Israel,
Yes.
and the first time he scored at Anfield, about 5 minutes later, they all started very quietly singing. I don't know the words, but
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Again, they started getting faster and louder. It was absolutely brilliant. I loved it.
Oh, there you are.
So every time you scored, they sung it. It was magic.
Nice.
Oh, you know mine.
I can't remember yours.
Well, it's a Seven Nations Army of Alejandro Moreno.
No, come on. Come on, you gotta sing it.
come on.
Come on.
What did you say there? What army?
Isn't it seven
Alejandro Moreno.
All right.
Alejandro Moreno. Copyright, stop. We don't pay them any money. That's enough now. That's enough.
Go back to Sammy Lee.
Budget.
You know, Dan, you know what is the most important part? If you're a footballer and you don't have a song, you almost got it. You got it. It's that important to us. Like we act like how Stevie said, right? No. But deep down in our heart, it feels good though. When you walk on the field and you hear the crowd screaming your name, even if it's the worst song, you still go like, that's pretty cool.
Stevie doesn't going to be sold on that, Mario.
Most people they had a song, but there was people they did. Like Alan Hansen was the same.
Right.
All they ever did was Alan Hansen.
Right.
I mean, it's like, it's just like,
it's still nice.
It's boring.
It's no, you're round, you're fat, you bounce along the ground.
Sammy Lee.
He's fat, he's round, he bounces on, round Sammy Lee.
When you first heard it, Ali, you were like, was that for me?
I've told this story before that when my son went to the games and he would hear Alejandro Moreno and he would come home and he'd say, Papi, they were singing my name.
Nice.
Oh, very good. Is that it? No. Is Stevie afraid of the rise of artificial intelligence? Could an AI manage a football club one day? It's a deep question for you,
It is
Stevie.
a little bit for me, that.
I think that...
What?
No, absolutely not.
Why not?
Well, because to run a football club, you need to have one-to-one with certain people, particularly players. And the AI, in my opinion, will never be able to do that.
Won't be able to have that man management.
Correct.
Steve Nicol brought to the Revs, who are in a really bad place at the moment.
They are.
Which got us thinking.
Come on now. Lord, please.
Would you like to make a plea now to go back if needed, to help out?
Yeah, do me a favour, don't call me.
No.
We would leave every show with it.
No.
The end.
Oh.
There'd be a Stevie Nicol cam. We would just focus on the Nicol and Burley combination.
Yes.
I might go on a campaign to make sure they don't.
Oh, I think you did that by losing those MLS Cups. That's it. We are done. ESPN FC is back on your screens tomorrow. We'll be reflecting, of course.
You owe those to me.